Opsict. I always find it so surprising when two streamers get into a game together. It's always a great coincidence because then if they get lucky and close enough, they can battle it off in a 1v1. And this is exactly what happens between Ninja and Opsict. This fight is awesome as Ninja starts off really struggling, as Opsict has insane high ground on him on the cliff, but he manages to stay alive long enough to where Opsict is eventually forced down because even with that high ground, Ninja was just unstoppable. But the two end up fighting in a more up close and personal build battle for the Battle Royale, and this fight ends up getting really freaking intense.
No!
Number 9. Myth outbuilt, but comes back. Myth is an overall really skilled builder, so it's quite rare when I see him struggling to get the high ground. This clip is one of those examples where his opponent is doing really well outbuilding him and keeping the high ground, but as the two keep getting higher and higher, Myth eventually comes back, not just attaining high ground, but also gets the win even though it gets so close and heated. While this wasn't the longest of battles, it was definitely an impressive comeback from Myth.
What can I build? What do you mean? Whoa! Oh, you still got trash? No, I couldn't even build. I got build glitch. Oh, you got dumpstered. Oh my god.
Number 8. Standard versus Builder Pro on console. Now, before you judge this clip just because it's on console, you gotta admit that it's quite difficult to build on console with a controller as opposed to PC because of how easy it is to use bindings and better control your sensitivity, etc. This next clip features a standard player going ham on the guy who's using Builder Pro. Even though he's at a disadvantage, he doesn't even let that stop him. Clutch plays ends up having lightning fast build speeds and snags the kill. Number 7. Intense build battle after triple elimination. So as for this next clip, we've got Cypher who manages to get 3 kills back-to-back really easily and then gets attacked by a 4th guy, and the two end up having quite a bit of a build battle, and it gets heated enough to where Cypher stops commentating and has to focus his all on the build battle. While the build battle they had wasn't too intense, him getting 4 kills back-to-back as fast as this without break just made this a really insane play, so I had to include it on this video. Number 6. Hamlin's coming back from 8 HP. Being able to come back when you're consistently getting hurt can be quite hard, because when you're trying hard to deal damage, but the only one getting damaged is you, it can really piss you off. But in this fight, Hamlin's actually gets hurt so bad that he's left with 8 HP, but he doesn't let that finish him though, as he comes back to win the fight thanks to his handy mini shields and impressive building. This build battle gets really good and long, despite how doomed Hamlin seemed initially.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Number 5, Missing in Action's insane console build. Earlier I showed a console battle, but here's another insane build battle from Missing in Action. And even when his player tries to escape, he goes after him and continues fighting him. It's so crazy how fast some players can get with console building because, like I said, it's not as easy to be as quick on a controller as opposed to being on a mouse and keyboard. And while you can be just as good a match as you can on PC, on console, like I said, it's just that fact that it's harder.
What type of damage? Come on, he's one shot. I'm not letting him get away. You gonna have to kill me, I'm gonna kill him.
Number 4, Nick Jetpack build. Nick A30 is known for being extremely fast when it comes to building and editing, and this next clip is no exception to that. Nick and his opponent are the last 2 left, and they fight it out for the battle royale. The thing that makes this slightly cooler than the usual build battles is that Nick has a jetpack that he takes advantage of as he's building. Their battle lasts for about 5 minutes, and Nick ends up showing the mess the two made for their replay, and the structure made from their fight is just insane. The two really gave it their all in the battle.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at all of...
Number 3, 1v8 with Tfue. Tfue must not have been having the luckiest of days, as he ends up having to fight off against 8 people in this next clip. They weren't all shooting him off at once, but he does have multiple occasions where he's targeted by multiple players, but he keeps going elimination after elimination despite him being outnumbered. Tfue is not just one of the best builders, but is also one of the best players overall in Fortnite, so I wasn't too surprised to see him pull off a build battle against 8 other players and come out on top.
God, it's a fucking building here, and I just lost all my fucking shield, dude. Great. Bro, I hate players like this, dude. What the fuck? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Number 2, Sky Limit Battle. Sometimes when you get so focused with build battles, you don't even realize how high up you get. This next clip features a 13-year-old kid who's extremely good fighting it off in a build battle and eventually reaching the sky limit with how far they get up. This is an awesome battle overall with how fast and smart the two are, but what makes this even cooler is that they go to the building limit and the guy is only 13.
Oh, GG. Ah, we're getting shut down. Come on, bro.
Number 1, Valkyrie versus Jamek. Earlier in this video, I showcased the build battle between two streamers, but here's another insane encounter between two really awesome players trying to get the Battle Royale, and they also coincidentally stream the match as well. This battle gets really long and intense, and for the most part, Valkyrie is really on Jamek, causing him to constantly heal and put the pressure on him. Jamek builds so insanely fast, but Valkyrie keeps up as the two tear up Wailing Woods with this battle of theirs.
Oh! I don't know.
This is it, boys. This is the ride or die right here. Right here. This is the shot. If I hit it, I win. If I miss it, I lose.
And those were 10 of the craziest build battles in Fortnite Battle Royale. Building in Fortnite is so much harder than it may seem, so for players to be able to build as fast as the guys in this video do is mind-blowing. But these guys took it even further by being able to do so consistently and integrate combat into their fights for so long in the build battles they encountered. Which one was your favorite build battle? Are there other fights that you've seen that were just as good, if not better, that I should have mentioned?